Hey, welcome to Square Body Stuff. I'm Chad. Squeaky's, he's actually ready to go if I want to go. I got one last thing I'd like to do to him. Not sure if I'm going to, as far as like anything under the hood that's not going to be on him. We don't need a hood where we're going, so not putting a hood on him, not putting a bumper on him. I do have the front end somewhat back together. My package just came in just a few minutes ago. It was just a T for my fuel rail that I was going to build for this carburetor. I forgot to order the T that goes right here to build my fuel lines, where I'll have AN fittings all the way down to the fuel pump. It'll work just fine the way it is if I don't get to it. I like to do it because it'll look cool, and yeah, that's one of the main reasons to do it. But got a few things left to do as far as getting everything else ready. The truck's pretty well ready except for that fuel line. I do need to wash him up, so I went ahead and took the time to get that set up. Looks really good, at least I think so. And my fuel filter is down there. I'll admit that's probably not the most convenient place, but that's where it's at. Anyhow, I may change that later on down the road, but for right now it all works, no leaks. It's got a little bit of a dip there. I did that on purpose because if I had it straight, it was going to hit the linkage. Not want any binding up on that linkage, so that's the way it is. It all fits in good. So on to the next one. So I'm gonna try to go over what I've wrapped up in the last day. I think since the last video, I've been doing these videos and trying to thrash on this, so I'm getting a little confused without going back and watching my videos. I haven't even had a chance to watch anybody else's videos last few days or the last week, but so yeah, I can't remember where we were at on the last video. I know I was running and driving, but I had a few other odds and ends I think I need to show you guys that are pretty cool. At least I think they're pretty cool. And just go over the truck real quick and show you what we got. Of course, Plan B big block, ready to go. Not having any issues out of it so far. I've got my wiring somewhat tidied up, zip tied up to where it's not gonna fall and hit anything. I have purged my fuel system. Well, I actually drained the fuel system for my nitrous. I'll show you that, because I've been kind of taking some video here and there, and I'll show you that real quick. Right now I'm just flushing out 2-year-old race gas out of my nitrous standalone tank. Last time I run nitrous in this thing was literally about 2 years ago. Last year I didn't have time to go to the track or do anything. Checking my bottle heater, making sure it's okay, because my bottle's still pretty well full, and it's heating up good. Pressure's coming up on my bottle. Purge works. Everything seems to be working. My regulator for my fuel pump seems to be working good. I tested it, make sure it was at the right pressure, it's still good. So I'm just draining out the old fuel. Now I've also checked the nitrous side of things, make sure I don't have any leaks. The purge solenoid was leaking a little bit whenever I turned the bottle on, but just to cycle it a couple times and it cleared out. Everything is good under the hood. Now the lack of a hood. Inside the cab, we got some stuff finished up. Got the console mounted back in, and got my shifter set up. Got my Crown Royal Apple shifter boot set up. That is my preferred adult beverage, and I do buy it by the half gallon and probably drink way too much of it. But I got my line locks button set up. and the fire extinguisher mounted. That's pretty much all there was in here to finish up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put some floor mats in here just to make it a little more comfortable, these, at least for my wife on the other side when she rides with me. Let's check out our little box here, the box of goodies. Tested out my tank heater, it works. My bottle's still got some pressure. Well, it's not right now because I got it off, but this tank was empty. Like I said, it was 2-year-old fuel. I got it drained out. Everything checks out so far, so good. Most of the lights work. That's good. And it's got insurance, so it's legalish to drive on the road. Let's see what we got. I painted my steel wheels for the back. Just don't look too close at them. There's lots of runs and I didn't clean them up very good, but that's one of them white instead of black. They look a little bit better. And here we got Shop Kitty checking out our burnout tires. So I gotta go find some extra wheels. I've kind of got something kind of special or pretty cool planned for the burnout contest, but that I am going to keep a secret. There's only, I think, maybe one other person that really knows, as far as YouTube world goes, that what I'm going to be doing, or maybe a couple. I can't remember how many people I've told, but I'm going to have a pretty cool setup for the burnout contest. I pretty much guarantee we'll be the only ones with that particular setup. So yeah, I got to clean everything up, wash everything, and get my Duramax ready to go. Got to service it, get the trailer pulled out of the weeds and check it over, get our golf cart, which we call the Turtle, get it ready to go. Just gonna clean it up and add a sticker to it. So there we go. That's all we got going on. Thanks again for watching. We will get busy and finish this up. This is Tuesday morning, well, Tuesday midday. It's already after 11 o'clock. I don't seem like I got anything done yet today, but I had to go get feed. So I just want to share with you a few of the other struggles that aren't even truck related when you're trying to get stuff done in the shop, and it's just other things that fight you all the way. I had to replace O-rings in my floor jack. It kept leaking down on me, and I've had to do this a couple times with it. I don't have the right O-rings is the main thing. I'm just using some cheap generic ones. The ones I just now put in there are a little better. Don't know how long they're gonna last, but you know, it's kind of hard to do this stuff without a floor jack, especially when you're up and down, up and down. Yeah, so hopefully it'll last, because I don't feel like paying another couple $100 for a good floor jack. And another thing, in the middle of all of this, I blew the heel off my boot. So luckily, I do a little leather work on the side whenever I get a chance. So I've got some stuff to fix this. So I gotta fix the heel on my boot. I got the glue's drying. And so I gotta fix my boots so I can work. I mean, I've got other boots, but those are my favorite boots, and I like wearing them. They're the most comfortable ones I have. So yeah, that's just a few little other things that fight you along the way when you're trying to build something. So here's a quick look at the drive shaft loop I made. It is welded to the frame. It's kind of a quick and dirty, but very serviceable unit. It's the minimum, supposed to be 6 inches from the middle U-joint to the front of it, and I've got 5 3/4, so I'm good there. It should hold up, and if I need to pull the drive shaft, I could slide it. It does slip through there, so. And if I ever have to change it, I'll just cut it out and start over with something else. But I needed to get something quick and easy done for No Name Nationals. So here it is. So I just got a call from my machine shop, and I was in the middle of getting some tires ready for a burnout contest. But I got a call from my machine shop about the 339 stroker. They've got it mocked up right now, just checking for clearance. The block is going to have to be clearanced. I told them I'll take care of that, but while they got it mocked up, they said if I want to come down and look at it, I can at least mark it, know where it's at. That way when I get everything back, I don't have to put it all together to see where to clearance it. I can go ahead and clearance it and cut out a step whenever I get the engine back. So we're going to run down there to Hood Performance and check out the 339 stroker, see where it's at. So they said they got it all mocked up, so it should look pretty cool. I'm gonna shut the shop down. We're gonna hop in old Maxine. I don't really feel comfortable quite yet taking Squeaky on it's about an hour or so round trip, and it's not 100% comfortable taking him that far. I've only drove him on the blacktop just like a couple miles. So, and the tires that's on the front are they're okay for short trips, but I really don't want to chance it. So we're just gonna hop in Maxine and go check out the 339 stroker. All right, so just real quick, the reason they called me down here is to see, just see what's going on. I thought they had all the rods and pistons in. They just got the one, and he wanted to show me where it was hitting. You can see right there, it's right there, and then on the other side of the board, it's hitting. That's because these small 305 bores. So I have to clearance the whole block with once I get it back to my shop. It's no big deal. He wanted to know if he wanted me to do it or what he wanted to do. So I said, no, I'll take care of that. But it's almost about ready to go. I forget now what he said, what else he has to do with it. But I think he's got to finish balancing it, because it's going to have to be externally balanced. He's got the down pin there because they took a lot of weight out of this crankshaft previously. Whoever used it before must have had some really lightweight rods or something in there. But this is where it's at right now. You see a little bitty piston in there. I've got it zero decked. Block is pretty well done, other than what I'm gonna have to do to it. I think all the caps came out right. So pretty excited. Pretty cool stuff. Love this place. Well, Squeaky finally got a bath. It's been probably a couple of years. I think I washed him right after I first got him, and then that's been it. So here he is. Not much to look at. I know those back tires aren't everybody's cup of tea, but that's kind of a vision I've had for a while now. I was originally going to go with the 33 1250s on the back, similar to what I've got on Cream Puff, because I had to set with those on those same style wheels. But those 33s are just, they're junk. But there he is, all cleaned up. What do you think, Shop Kitty? Yeah. Old Squeaky has got the meats. Alright, I still got plenty of stuff to do. I've got the little turtle in the shop, getting it all cleaned up. And I've still yet got to work on my Duramax, get it all, old Maxine, get her all cleaned up, and the trailer. But that's about it. And round up all my tools and all that garbage. Make sure my generator starts. I just got a lot of stuff to do still yet, but I'll get it, no big deal. I still got the rest of today and tomorrow, and then it'll be just playtime. So now it is Wednesday, midday. I've been just trying to get everything wrapped up, the big stuff done. All I've got left to do now is to hook the trailer up and just start loading stuff. Now getting the tools and everything rounded up, that's gonna be another story. I thought about, because pretty much all the tools I've used to build Squeaky are on my table, so I thought about just taking my job box, sitting next to my table, sweeping everything off into it and calling it good, because that's about all I need. But I'll probably be a little more organized than that, but not much. But I spent today cleaning up Maxine, my Duramax, and the Turtle, which is our little golf cart, and pimping the Turtle out with some stickers. And my wife's pretty excited about that. She's looking forward to just riding the Turtle around and hanging out, doing her thing at No Name Nationals. So let me show you what we got here. Old Maxine is shining up. The old girl's starting to show her age. She's a 2012, so she's 10 years old, and she's been used as a work truck all of her life. She still looks pretty good. I love this truck. She's not a square body, but as far as I'm concerned, the next best thing. Got the inside all detailed up. I don't know if you can see that with the way the light is. She even smells good inside. It doesn't smell like an old farm truck right now. Yeah. All right. Give me some good traveling. Got everything cleaned up on her. It's not the most particular detail, but she looks way better than she did. Of course, the old Turtle here. And what else can you say about the Turtle? Got the square body stuff stickers, and that sticker right there was special made by our neighbor, Ma Ellen. She made that sticker. Actually, this is the second one. I screwed up the first one. She come by and she made a new one, come up today and helped me put this one on just to make sure I didn't mess it up, which it is what it is. But the old Turtle's looking pretty slick. We'll be ready to go. Oh yeah, that's upside down right now. Boom, look at that. Got room for at least 4, 5, maybe 6 adults, and flatbed if we need to do some work. This thing's pretty handy around the farm. It's gonna come in real handy around the track, I hope. Of course, old Squeaky over there, he's just hanging out. He's done. He's ready to go. Ready to load him up on the trailer. There's nothing else I really want to do to him. I wish I could have got some more miles on him and done some more playing around. We're going to No Name Nationals. It's going to be a whole weekend of nothing but playing. So you're going to get to see him make some tire smoke. I've got my burnout tires, which you might have caught a glimpse of them, but I'm trying to keep that a little bit of a secret until we get there. What we're doing with the burnout tires. It's going to be a pretty cool little setup. And I got my drag tires ready to go. I've got everything ready to go on Squeaky. Man, it's just, yeah. And I'm kind of wore out, but really excited. Thanks again, everybody, for this. Because if it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible for me. This is what I would love to do. But really, without you guys watching, subscribing, commenting, sharing, all that other stuff, it wouldn't be possible. So keep it up, guys. This is all mostly for you. Well, some of it's for me. I enjoyed doing it, but man, this is for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the show. This will probably be my last video until next week. I'm gonna try to get this out today, which, yeah, today's Wednesday. Try to get this out this afternoon. And yeah, it's just kind of it's just been a video of just the wrap up. But next week I will try to get some videos out as soon as I can of what transpired for No Name Nationals. I've got some friends going to show up. They're going to try to help run some cameras, so hopefully we get some good shots, some good footage for you guys. Don't know how all that's going to play out. In the meantime, I will try to maybe put out some shorts on YouTube, but I'm really going to try to make sure I put some stuff on Facebook. Go to my Facebook page, like it and share it. I don't do a whole lot on it. It's just one of those things that's hard for me to keep up with because I'm not into all that stuff. I'm trying to, but you'd think I'd be better at it by now. It's been, what, 3 years, but I'm going to use my Facebook page from now until Sunday to try to do some updates. You know, maybe little short videos, pictures, odds and ends of what's going on this weekend. So keep an eye on my Facebook page. It's Square Body Stuff. Go to that and like it and share it with your friends, because that's where I'm going to be at pretty much from now until Sunday, is just on Facebook as far as updating stuff, because I'm not going to have time. I wish I did have time, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do any YouTube videos as far as posting them. That'll be next week. Hopefully Monday, Tuesday. I don't know how many videos I'm going to have of what's going on. We don't know. I've never been to an event like this. It's the first one, so it's a big deal for me. So thanks again. Until we see you again, keep your square bodies rolling, or whatever it is that you're driving or building, and we'll catch you later.